Hey y'all, welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan. This is Homestead Happenings podcast. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As this year comes to a close, I'm choosing gratitude for what was, grace for what wasn't, and hope for what's ahead. Together, let's step into 2026, ready to face its challenges, grow where we are planted, and continue to build a life rooted in faith, frugality, and purpose. This is episode 20, closing the year with gratitude and embracing 2026. So grab something warm to drink and settle into your favorite chair. Christmas has come, and our hope arrives in the form of a baby. That baby was Jesus. For more than 2,000 years, mankind has celebrated Jesus' birth, death, and resurrection, something I look forward to each year. 2025 has been a good year despite the setbacks along the way. We had a bumper crop of baby chicks, ducks, and turkeys this year. The garden did very well too. We had sad moments of the loss of loved ones, but 2025 really was good to me. No major illnesses that would put me in the hospital. My husband and family are doing well. I would love to say everyone is healthy, but autoimmune disease has taken its toll on one of my daughters. It brought separation issues to the other daughter again. It brought fears, trials, and temptations too. But most of all, it brought us to our knees in prayer because we know who can when we ourselves cannot. God is still with us in our hearts and minds, and He sustains us. This time of year, I began asking the Lord to lead the way into the new year. This has been my prayer for many years past, but I am hopeful that 2026 will bring more blessings and less sickness and death, trials and temptations. It is the 26th year of our century. I never thought I would live to see. As a nation, as a world, we will carry last year, 2025's baggage with us. Political unrest, unfair laws, and so many petty things. In a perfect will, all the quarrels and politics would end each year and give way to peace. Unfortunately, mankind likes chaos and troubles. There will be new kings to take the thrones here on earth, new conflicts to battle. But bringing it down to just the family core and discussing and focusing on the family thriving amidst all this world's troubles is my goal this year. Shutting out as much as I possibly can will create some personal peace. When we focus on family, we can neutralize all the outside influences, noises, and clutter that the world brings in. I don't know about you, but I enjoy a quiet morning at sunrise, stopping to smell my roses, seeing the chickens, turkeys, and ducks come out of the coop for the day, the rhythm of the day's chores, the smell of fresh baked bread, a simple meal around the table with family, bringing back the simple everyday living that's intentional, seeing how frugal I can be with the resources we have, putting my faith on the line for God. Reading from the King James Version, Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 8. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. God's Word, the Bible, truly does give us all of the details of mankind throughout its pages and the things and times that we are to experience in this life. In 2025, I challenged myself and others to join in the personal journey of intentional living, frugal living, and simple living. For me, it has brought new peace. I changed my focus also. My focus went from all the family issues to fully trusting God to do all that I cannot control. I shut off the TV and enjoyed the quiet in my home. I embraced my golden years with grace. There was a deep internal look at who I am and what my purpose was for me and for this channel. One thing I found was the spirit of not giving in or giving up. I let go of the past hurts that weighed me down. I was seeking God in new ways, and my joy was multiplied. I think in 2026, I will continue to declutter our home. I made progress in 2025. Letting go of unnecessary stuff has really helped my well-being. I long for days that I can truly focus on a clean and tidy home. Our home, as most of you know, is a small double-wide mobile home, a manufactured home, if you will call it. Only 1,200 square feet of space, and it's been packed over the past 13 years with stuff. This year especially, I want my space back. It's time to purge again. One plan is to turn our other spare bedroom into a pantry overflow area. In 2025, I began to let go of crafting books and yarn that filled that space. There is still more to go. I'm really reaching deep inside myself to let these things go. I will keep a few things. It was my hope to turn that room into a craft room and library. One area that I will need to declutter is the amount of cookbooks that I have. I have over 200 cookbooks. I will revisit my closet and our pantry and really take inventory of what is needed. I believe less is more, and I'm praying for the strength and the courage to just do it. My kitchen area seems to always have the counters full. I need to inventory this area too and remove doubles and triples of items. Our storage containers need to be gone through and either sell or donate from it as well. Folks, we have too much stuff. I have really cut back on thrifting because all that we already have. Purging will feel good when I simplify our living space and storage spaces. In 2026, I will have a garden again. I need to inventory our pantry and see exactly what we need to grow. Last year's green bean harvest produced enough for at least a year. I need to move older canned goods to one location and go through it first and use it up. Plus clean the pantry shelves and jars again. There was a time in my past where my mom would go through room by room and thoroughly clean it just before midnight New Year's Eve. She had a schedule and she kept it. I need that kind of motivation in my life. In 2026, I don't want to forget about having fun and being playful either. Even us adults need some downtime. 2025, we seem to have been on an endless roller coaster ride of responsibilities. I would love a night of dancing in my living room with my husband. We still practice dates, but it's usually just going out for a meal now. We gave up concerts and movie nights years ago. Truly, I'm praying for a slower 2026, focusing on each day ahead. Let me know in the comments some of your goals for 2026. I'm praying for 2026 to be a year of reconciliation with family and friends. Somewhere I think we all got off track and allowed politics and the worldviews to destroy relationships. We lost our focus on what's truly important. Forgiveness is something most of us struggle with, but it is time to set aside those petty arguments and just love one another again. For me personally, I need my daughters and my grands and my son-in-laws in my life. They don't know it, but I really miss them every single day. They are prayed for every day, and my love for them hasn't died, nor have I died. I want that love to be reciprocated by action. Actions like coming to visit once in a while. No excuses, but a real desire to be a family. And with family, we become a strong cord that cannot be broken. But separately, we become a weak cord. Plus, there is still a lot in this old girl to offer to my family. A lot of wisdom from the life that I have been given. And I want to enjoy my family for whatever time is left on this earth. Misunderstandings and half listening or one-sided conversations are out. Communication and actively listening and responding, that's in. Let's all participate in being a family in 2026. Putting aside past hurts, not being able to fix situations out of our control, the endless blaming, or all being kicked to the curb in 2026. It will not be tolerated or allowed any longer. What will be accepted is truly showing you care, accepting the fact that we can't fix everything or every situation, but we can pray in agreement about it. We can show up for church and be a family together. We can forgive and move on and not drudge up the past. Family is all about growing together and facing whatever together. It's about not crossing boundaries too. That means we're going to be purging a lot of the past hurts and disappointments that we've all had. And we're going to come together and figure this old world out and this family unit out once again. In 2026, I'm praying for wisdom and understanding. We need wisdom to navigate this old world. We need understanding to engage with everything that 2026 brings. We need knowledge on how to go forward even when it seems our world has fallen apart. Most of all, we need to survive it together as a family. Family is the nucleus unit. As we get closer to 2026, I'm letting go of past hurts and forgiving myself and others. No need for that baggage to come into the new year with me. 2026 will hold dreams and a vision for me to embrace. It will bring new, exciting revelations to our little corner of the world. I hope that it will for you too. Our channel lineup will change as well. No more Monday through Friday videos, but a shortened schedule as follows. Monday and Friday will be new content. It may be longer than my usual 10 to 20 minute segments. Tuesday, Homestead Happenings podcast will stay and drop at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. There will be the Front Porch Fellowship live once a month on the third Thursday at 11 a.m. I'm hoping my channel takes off in 2026 with better videos for you, the viewer. My monthly videos will most likely have a purpose and a theme for each month as I try this new format out. This will give YouTube analytics some breathing room to do what it does to push content out. And you have the opportunity to watch some of my older content. There will be shorts dropped occasionally as well. I will be utilizing the community tab more often to give you updates about all the behind-the-scenes action on the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. For a fresh start to 2026, here are a few quotes. Tomorrow is the first blank page of a 365-page book. Write a Good One by Brad Paisley. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. Nito Cuban. A river cuts through rock, but not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Jim Watkins. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. James Williams. As we begin to dismantle all of our Christmas decorations to store away until next Christmas, let's focus on the positives of 2025, building on them in 2026. Revisit those failures if you must, but know every failure is a chance to learn from and get it right the next time. In 2026, I plan on starting strong, staying consistent, and finishing proud, entering my era of peace, growth, and unapologetic joy. I want 2026 to be a year that I truly and intentionally embrace each day with a zeal for life that I have been given. It is a blessing to be able to walk into another year. I will continue to make the best of every situation, walk away when necessary for my own well-being, and trust God to get us through. 2025 has taught me many lessons, some good and some not so good, but 2026 is a new slate, a new beginning to learn and glean from. Never take for granted the life that you have been given. You can go through it with all the old gloomy gusts, or you can embrace it with joy and give it your very best. I choose positivity to bring to my days in 2026. How about you? How will you face and embrace the wonderful gift of a new year? Our New Year celebrations will be quiet, but we are wishing you health, happiness, joy, and peace for 2026. In closing, I want to say thank you for watching and actively participating in the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch this year. Your support helps me to stay focused on bringing the best content that I can deliver. YouTube has helped me to grow as a person. I'm more focused on the tasks that need my attention. It has taught me that there are other like-minded, good people in the world, and it has taught me patience along the way. Thank you for being a channel friend or a channel member. Please keep liking, sharing, and hyping the videos. I look forward to your comments. Our next podcast will be on the winter reset on the homestead. Be blessed and a blessing. I'll see you soon. Here's some content I think you might like. Thank you for visiting our homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hype, and share to help our small channel grow. See you next time for more simple living, frugal tips, and farmyard fun.